1,000 inmates sit in Texas prisons convicted of arson. It costs millions, burns people out of their homes, and even takes lives.
KXAN's David Scott learned fire officials are now encouraging Texans to use something they may not know about, the 24/7 arson hotline.
In Austin, about 1/3 of the unsolved or suspicious fires worked by the city's dozen investigators proved to be arson. Hotline calls help. Investigators were stumped by an April 2011 North Austin apartment fire until a witness called the hotline. That led to 3 juveniles who confessed to the prank. But pranks aren't the leading cause of arson.
The one that we see is most common is spite, revenge. That somebody's mad at someone and fire is a good way to get back at them. The second most common we'll probably see is arson for profit, and that's typically insurance fraud.
The decades-old arson hotline is manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but most folks don't know about it. Is it underutilized?
Yes, it is, and that's kind of why we're pushing it right now, kind of getting it out there and saying, folks, this is up and running, the Texas Arson Hotline, and it does work.
Most arson cases are not cracked by forensic work at the scene, and here's where the hotline can come in.
What cracks a lot of cases for us is witnesses, having people that see things, interviewing them, finding out, this, that, and the other, and not only interviewing witnesses, but interviewing suspects and finding where the stories start to fall apart.
And there are 2 motivations to call that hotline. 1, you can call anonymously, and 2, if it leads to an arrest, there's a $1,000 reward. David Scott, KXAN News.
Well, remember, the state's arson hotline is 1-877-4FIRE-45. It's toll-free, and the staff is available 24 hours a day. Arson cases may be more common than you think. AFD arson investigators tell us the city of Austin has 2,500 fires every year. Out of the 400 they investigate, 1/3 of them prove to be started by an arsonist.